I don't want to get... I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, I just had to do that because I always notice, like, in the thumbnails of the videos, I'm always looking up because it's, like, in the middle of me laughing, and for some reason when I laugh, I, like, tilt my head back and, like, look up and do all of that stuff. So I just thought I would, you know, like, sit here for a minute and smile. So it can be this, which is cute, and not that, which is not. Hi, Wussy. Welcome back to the Trans Agenda. My name is Iv Fischer, and we have a lot to talk about today. So this video is going to be a continuation of my last video when I was talking about natural beauty standards for trans women, but I'm going to get more specific in talking about the implications that Black trans women experience due to the way that we wear our hair, because there's a lot of conversations that need to be had about the way that people socialize us based on our hair alone. So as a Black woman who wears her natural hair out basically all the time, I've noticed that a lot of Black trans women do not wear their hair out. It's not just Black trans women. We can even broaden this to Black women in general. This whole video can be about how Black women are demonized for wearing our natural hair. You tend to see Black trans women wearing a wig or weave or protective styles or anything like that, and these are all great. The reason why we do these styles is to protect our own hair and to make sure that our hair is healthy underneath, to help it to grow and do all of these things. So I'm not demonizing these styles in any way. I love them. I wish I was more capable of doing them myself because I always try to do a wig and it never turns out good. So if any of y'all know how to do a wig, come hook your girl up. I want to rock some inches too. Sometimes. But either way, all of that is to say that we have sort of been conditioned to believe that our hair is an indicator of masculinity, and that Black hair, Black natural hair, can't be feminine. And this is not just the case for trans women, it's Black cis women too, who have this belief that our hair is like nappy, unmanageable, hard to deal with, all of these things. It goes without saying, or maybe it needs to be said, that Black women across the board are demonized for our hair. And I just hate the idea that we have to have hair that goes, you know, like basically like past your ears, or like that we have to rock inches in order to be seen as feminine, be seen as womanly. When in the same regard, non-Black trans women are sort of like celebrated for having their journey from like going to like really short hair when they weren't identifying as trans, and having their hair growth progress like shown and like out there. I don't know if this is just from my perspective as a Black trans woman, but that is sort of like heralded. And Black trans women aren't provided or like afforded that same leeway when it comes to our appearance because we are socialized as male, just as a result of things outside of our appearance, outside of the way our hair looks, outside of if we wear makeup or not. Black trans women and Black women in general are socialized in a masculine way. There's been so many talks and textbooks and books written and articles and studies that show that people view Black women in a more masculine way than any other group of women are viewed, if that makes sense. We are called animalistic, we are called brutish, we're called manly. A lot of people like to say that Black women are more muscular than other women. A lot of people like to say that Black women are more aggressive than other women. We've all heard these narratives of the angry Black woman. So all of these things that tie into the stereotypes of our womanhood has severely negative impacts on the way that we view our appearance, and most specifically our hair. And I just really want to get to the point of seeing more Black trans women wearing their hair out because it is such a breath of fresh air when I see another sister and she's like wearing her natural hair and like super confident in it and not letting societal standards of beauty, not letting the notion of femininity being tied to having long hair and that you can only be a woman if your hair touches your shoulders or whatever. It just really warms my heart to see that, and I want to see more of that. And I just want to reiterate before I go, there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with Black women wearing their hair in protective styles, weaves, wigs, braids, whatever. The way that we do our hair, that's for us and it's for nobody else. And if you want to keep your hair braided underneath a wig, weave, whatever, for however long, years on years on years, whatever, that is what you have to do, and that's okay, and that is fine. Make sure you're taking care of your hair underneath it though. But this is for us, by us. However we choose to do our hair, that's up to us. It's gonna be beautiful anyway. It's gonna be looking good anyway, and that's on period. And I know a lot of Black women do wear these styles in order to get to the point where their natural hair is long enough so that they can wear it out and can feel womanly, can feel beautiful even without the hair. I just hate to hear or see Black trans women tell me that they don't wear their natural hair out because they don't want to be seen as a man. So these protective styles sort of become a safety net, which is great. When I first started my transition, I would only wear a wig because my hair was like extremely short. And then I just got to the point where I was like, if I want my hair to get longer, then I have to take care of it. And that's when I started wearing it out. So I completely sympathize with the people that feel that their natural hair isn't good enough. We're always told that our natural features aren't good enough. But there definitely needs to be more uplifting of Black features within and outside of the Black community. But I'm a firm believer that everything starts within your own house, within your own community. So if you're Black and you know people who are not into their natural hair, they refuse to wear it out, obviously respect their wishes, but also hype them up and lift them up and give them the assurance that their hair is beautiful regardless of if they are wearing a wig or not. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I was like really about to come up to the camera to kiss y'all. Bye, Wussy.